Hi, this is Mark from Right Line Trading, and I wanted to go over our trading today. First, let's take a look at gold. And there was a great long at 8:07 in the morning right here when the room was not open. We had the move up. We had the retracement. You can see we have our quant line, which analyzes the direction of three markets that move in the same direction or in the opposite direction as gold. They're quantified according to the degree with which they correlate. They must have a correlation coefficient of 0.7 or 0 or move with or against crude 70% of the time. And you see with quant line correlation, we had a really nice winner, but it was early in the morning and we're not 31 ticks, not there to trade it. Then we had this nice short. Unfortunately, we did not have quant. The quant line was yellow. Now you could still take it, but this is an aggressive, dangerous short to take. I wouldn't have taken it without the quant line, and I didn't. And it ran, but when you trade with increased specificity, sometimes a winner like that is going to get past you. We're just a little bit of ways from having the quant line roll. But those markets were not moving with this trade. So it was a tough trade. And that was it. There was really nothing else to trade. This move down, retracement, and continuation did have quant line confirmation, but you're way off the 15 here. Trading right into a pivot. So that's really the only conservative trade on gold today, was early in the morning. And gold volume was poor today. Now on crude, again, we had a really nice move in the morning, about 8 o'clock. Move to the upside with background bias, quant line confirmation, and up you go. And this was, if you're trading at 8 o'clock in the morning, normally they don't get moves like this early. 33 ticks. Then I took this very aggressive short because I had the quant line, and it went a few ticks, stopped, went a few ticks, and stopped. And I said to myself, it's not a conservative entry. If it runs, it runs. And I closed the trade at minus a tick. Now we didn't really count that. It's only it's only one tick on three. It's a $30 loss. I did not count it as a loss in our daily win-loss column, although we did take the $30 off of our net equity. Now I have a move up, retracement, quant line with me, background bias green, up we go for 7. Then I took this short, move to the downside, retracement, and down we went for 12. I didn't mark it in for some reason, but this is plus 12 ticks. You can see with quant line confirmation, order flow and momentum on the trade, nice retracement into resistance in this case. Bam, slam down for two targets. Then we had a lot of garbage, and I took a very aggressive short. It was just basically a structural short. It was a break and retracement right to the 50. Now at background bias, order flow, and momentum, I did not have the quant line. The quant line wasn't going against me, so I took the trade. And boy, it was a heart stopper. It dropped 4 ticks, came all the way back, and then eventually fell through 2 targets, 11 ticks. Then I got the conservative entry, the retracement back. This is a trade we took on only one contract because it was our 5th or 6th win, and down we went on the trade for 23 ticks. So trading with that quant line makes a big difference. This is the only trade I took today without it, and boy, it was not an easy trade. And then there was nothing else on crude. On the Russell, nothing in the morning. It just shot up at the open. And look at the volume. On no volume, the Russell opened. And we just could not get into this long trade right throughout here. Then, with dual quant confirmation, this became a 38 tick short. Kaboom. When you get those dual quant lines on the Russell, the ES, they are very powerful trades. And that was it. So we had 38 ticks on the Russell. And then the ES was the only market where we had a loser. And it was a little bit of an aggressive trade. I had the major quant line with me. It was a trade right at 940. It was a move up. It was a retracement. Now it's 3 ticks off the 15. I believe 2 on a 5 range would probably be max. And I had the major quant line with me, minor quant line yellow. Optimally, you'd like the dual quant lines, but I had background bias with me. I felt I had enough to take this continuation long. Came right back and nailed us for 6 ticks. Then we had this beautiful short, but we were in the Russell short. We're not going to take 2 trades on the same market, but there's your dual quant line confirmation. Order flow and momentum with you on this break of the 50. The 15 is down. And there's your red, and down you go. And that was it for the ES. So for the day, we had 6 winners and a loser. And I just moved that 1 minus tick trade off. I didn't want to count that as a full loser because it's really a scratch. If we had a +1, I wouldn't count it as a winner. On the Russell, we had 38 ticks, 1 off at 5, 1 contract at 10, 1 contract at 23. I closed the trade at a pivot. I think it broke the pivot, but I wanted to take the conservative exit. On crude, we were +7, 1 contract at 5 ticks, 2 at 0 ticks. Let me fix that here. On the +12, 1 at 5, 1 at 10, and 1 contract at 3. On the +11, 1 at 5, 1 at 10, and 1 at 8. On the 23, that was only on 1 contract. I closed the trade at a pivot and took 11 ticks on 1 contract. Then we had that -1 trade. Then the ES was a -6. It was 4 contracts at -6. That cost us a lot. We had net ticks of 84, net equity of $620. Auto Trader had no trade so far. So we're off to a great start at the beginning of the week. The quant lines have really an amazing addition to our trading arsenal. And I can't imagine trading without them now. We want to see the direction of the correlative markets, and they really solidify our great entries and allow us to stand aside when the entries just don't correlate with the direction of the correlative markets that the quant analysis indicator is assessing. So it's allowing us on Wednesday, we had 6 trades and a loser. Thursday, 5 trades and a loser. On Friday, we had 6 winners and 2 losers. Today, we have 6 winners and a loser. We are really rolling on the net equity now. It is really moving up hard. We had a big Monday and Tuesday of last week. We had a drawdown, 2 drawdown days when we were trying to get the quant lines fixed. And I should have simply traded in SIM in the room and told everyone to trade SIM. Took a big drawdown, but we're breaking back from it, and we're going to finish the month really nicely. So please come on in for a free trial. Go to www.rightlinetrading.com, and I'm actually going to show you our website. I'm going to be making a few changes on it. Here's the link for a free trial. Just click right here. Submit your name and email and phone, and we will give you a free trial. Here's our weekly swing trade newsletter, if you want to receive that. Here are our live trading room results. And you can see that we took a huge drawdown on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday we made 610, Thursday we made 395, Friday we made 70, and today we made over $600. So took a beating by putting up a very complex indicator way too soon before it was perfected and trying to trade it. And it really hurt us for the month. Biggest, I think, combined drawdown in many, many, many months. But I know that with our system, we can overcome all this. Lots of trading days in May, and we can still close with a $5,000 month. Here's our auto trader. Now we're integrating the quant lines in our auto trader to try to push up this net equity. Auto trader is very conservative. It has not taken a loss in the month of May on the Russell Gold and crude, and we're moving from a 21 range to a 5 range on the ES, which is going to completely create a new auto trader. The 21 range just didn't work. So again, we really hope you'll come into the room for a free trial, see how we trade. I really think you'll like us, and you'll join. So we are the only room that posts a daily net equity like we do. We base it on our ATM strategy and the results that we get in the trading room. You may not get exactly what we get if you're in the trading room. We can't account for slippage and fills, but we really do our best to try to mimic what you would get in the room. So we look forward to seeing everybody in the room on a free trial. You can also get a free trial of the software. Right now, the quant lines are a package deal with the software. Very shortly, we're going to be splitting the quant lines off. We just created a quant line for the NASDAQ, and it just set up for one trade on the NASDAQ today. This gorgeous short. The minor quant line was with you. Perfect trade, and down you go. Nothing else set up. On this, you could have taken this. Well, you can't take this because the modified 15 was yellow. Can't trade a yellow 15. And here was a break of the 15. Can't take it. Both quant lines are yellow. And also you have the 15 is yellow. So there wasn't anything to trade except this 13-point winner on the NQ. That was the trade. Now you could have taken it here. Wouldn't have stopped you out. But here's the best place to take it, where the 15 crosses the 50. Now very soon we're going to come out with our Dow quant line, and if you're not a member or don't have the software, each of these lines is going to cost you an additional amount of money. They're very, very hard to make, and they take a significant amount of work because the correlative markets on the index equities like the NASDAQ are 5 markets. And each market has to be tooled at a different speed for each market that we look at. On the NQ, we have 5 correlative markets that run at different speeds than those 5 correlative markets do on the ES, which run at different speeds as they do on the Russell. So they're tough lines to create, but they increase the predictive value of your trades so significantly. I think it's the best single indicator ever created, looking at markets that correlate with the direction of the market you're trading. It gives you independent verification of your entry. And if these markets are moving against you, you know you're not going to take that trade. Its likelihood of success is very, very small. So it really does keep you out of bad trades and authenticates the validity of your good trades. You can't ask for more than that. So listen, everyone, have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the trading room on Tuesday morning. Take care.